I spent too much money on dance, and I'd do it again because what I got in return, zero regrets. You're judging it by what it costs. You should be seeing it by what it's building. You feel guilt, pressure, and doubt because no one taught you how to see the return. That's the secret. And I'm handing you the map. I've been exactly where you are and feeling the quiet guilt that I didn't even want to admit. But then I cracked the code and it changed everything. This isn't about spending less. It's about changing how you see what you've already invested and your role in all of it. Let's walk through your Dance Mom ROI map. These 3 mindset shifts are the key to finally seeing the value in your investment and making peace with the costs without regret. The real cost runs way deeper than the numbers on a bank statement. Mind shift number 1. This isn't about spending money. It's about investing in your child's identity. Often we make the mistake of fixating on the dollars without recognizing what those dollars build in our dancers. We often find ourselves measuring success by trophies and costumes instead of success and confidence. This is often hard for us because money is measurable and tangible, while growth is invisible and intangible. It's only human nature to want proof, but the most valuable results don't come with a price tag. And when our budgets become tight, it can often be easier to regret than appreciate. So how do we actually obtain the first mindset shift? We can name the real returns: courage, confidence, resilience. We won't be able to find these things on our bill or on our studio statement. We can also reframe the spending as planting seeds for our child's future growth and development. Think of this as watering a plant. While you don't see the immediate growth, you know it's essential. Remember that moment when your dancer surprised you with their bravery or tried a new move that they were perhaps a bit uncomfortable with. That moment wasn't bought. It was grown. When you see spending as an investment, the guilt starts to lose its power. The perspective at the end just might surprise you and make all the difference. Your role is more important than just signing checks. Mindset shift number 2. You are not just a wallet. You are the gatekeeper of dreams. Some common mistakes we often make in this mindset shift is saying yes out of guilt or possibly the fear of missing out. You may also believe that you have to do everything in order to be a good dance mom. This is often hard because guilt and pressure can cloud our judgment. It can often feel way safer to say yes than to say no until that burnout hits. It can also be hard because we want to support our dancers' dreams, but we also have to protect our family's balance. So how do we do it? We own our power to say yes to the things that actually matter and say no to those that don't. You want to set intentional boundaries around time, money, and your energy. And finally, prioritize quality over quantity. You want to prioritize opportunities that truly align with your family's values. Keep in mind this essential mantra. Saying no is making room for the right yes. When you claim your gatekeeper role, spending becomes a choice, not a chore. The hardest cost isn't the dollars, it's the guilt that lingers after the spending. Mindset shift number 3. Guilt is the biggest cost. Trade it for clarity and control. We often make the mistake of believing that spending more should equal guilt or doubt, or letting our mom guilt convince us that we're either wasting money or making mistakes. This is hard because mom guilt is often sticky and self-reinforcing. It can be hard to separate our love and our support for our dancers from financial worry. And without a plan, it's easy to feel out of control and overwhelmed. So what do? We can create a clear, flexible spending plan, but most importantly, give yourself permission to enjoy the investment without the guilt. That pit in your stomach after an unexpected fee, that is guilt creeping in, but you can block it with planning. Mindset shift number 3 sets the stage. In an upcoming video, we'll get into actual planning tips to make it stick. When you trade guilt for clarity, your mind and your heart will both breathe easier. Feeling overwhelmed and unsure about the cost used to weigh on you. But with the Dance Mom ROI map, you're stepping into clarity, calm, and zero regrets. You learned 3 powerful mindset shifts. Recognizing the real return beyond dollars, owning your role as a gatekeeper of dreams, and trading guilt for clarity and control. These aren't just ideas. They're your new toolkit for owning your dance journey with purpose and peace of mind. You're no longer stuck wondering if it was worth it. You know that it is, and that knowledge changes everything. And because every season brings new changes, the next challenge is what happens when the season and friendships start to shift. If you're wondering how to handle that next challenge with grace, check out my next video. And as always, keep pushing, keep smiling, and most importantly, shine through. I'll see you in the next one.